Human reproduction. As we know, the human being reproduces sexually. This means that it involves a male sex cell or sperm and a female sex cell or ovum. This process, called sexual intercourse, takes place inside the woman's body. When the man inserts his penis inside the woman's vagina, millions of sperm cells traveling from the testicles to the urethra are released through the penis. These sperm cells swim the uterus to the fallopian tubes, where they may encounter an ovum. If the conditions are right, only one of these millions of sperm that have been released can cross the ovum's membrane, penetrate, and fertilize it. This process is called fertilisation. When the nucleus of the ovum and the sperm cell fuse together, they produce a cell called zygote. While it is inside the fallopian tubes, the zygote starts to split, and after 2 days it has 8 cells and it's called an embryo. It travels to the uterus, which is where it implants on one of the uterus walls. From this moment, the pregnancy starts and the menstrual cycle is interrupted. Then, the placenta is formed, which links the embryo to the mother through the umbilical cord. Nutrients and oxygen reach the embryo through this tube, and carbon dioxide and waste products are also removed through it. At the same time, the amniotic sac is also formed, which is a thin membrane that surrounds the embryo and contains amniotic fluid, which protects the fetus. The pregnancy lasts for about 40 weeks, the time needed for all of the baby's organs to form. From the second month onwards, the embryo is called a fetus as it adopts a human form. The nervous system and heart are formed and the brain begins to develop. During the next weeks, the fetus circulatory system and skeleton are formed, and the mother starts to feel the fetus moving and can also find out what sex it is. In the last weeks of pregnancy, the fetus develops all the necessary organs to live, the respiratory system and the brain. After about 40 weeks, approximately 9 months of pregnancy, the baby is ready to be born and positions its head in the cervix, which relaxes and opens along with the vagina. During this phase of the labor, the uterine contractions begin. This causes the amniotic sac to break and the amniotic liquid to leave the body, which is known as the waters breaking. In the next phase, the contraction becomes increasingly painful and frequent until the baby leaves the mother's body. After the baby is born, the placenta is also expelled.